following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 10 to 15 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com, to get a hold of my books and CDs and DVDs. Don't forget, we're printing them now as we speak because we got down to low inventory. And, of course, the printing is more expensive now than it was 5 years ago, 3 years ago, even 2 years ago. So if you've been thinking about buying some of my books, there's 21 best-selling books, go for it. Get them now because you're going to pay more in 3 weeks. 3 weeks, I think 2 to 3 weeks, the new brochure will be out. And as soon as that new brochure comes out, we'll be sending them out to the leaders and so forth of longevity. And so guess what? The prices will go up. So you might want to get them at the lower current prices. All right. I learned some things in the last couple of days. We knew that there was a problem with some substances in buckwheat, and so that's why we added the buckwheat to the gluten list. Okay, well, it turns out it's kind of a gluten-like substance called phagopygium. Phago with F-A-G-O, pygium, P-Y-G-I-U-M, okay? And the literature wasn't clear whether this was an organism or a substance like gluten. So I'm doing more research, but phagopygium, everybody can look it up, and it'll freak you out, okay? And so when you have diseases that are called autoimmune diseases, there are no such things. Doctors just gave names, a category of gluten things, phagopygium things, and they lumped them all into this thing called autoimmune diseases, okay? Lupus, lupus, erythema, okay, lupus erythema. Okay, they have the intestinal issues of gluten, plus all the skin redness and itching and all that kind of stuff. Seen a lot in kids. Fibromyalgia, okay, that's the same thing. Irritation, inflammation of tendons, ligaments, skin, intestines, and so on. That's also a gluten issue. Rheumatoid arthritis is a simple nutritional deficiency arthritis, but it has an infection with a bug called mycoplasma, and mycoplasma is killable with an antibiotic called minocycline. So you use the Healthy Bone and Joint Pack, the minocycline, a 60-day regimen of that. That's a prescription item. You have to get a prescription from a doctor for the minocycline, and rheumatoid arthritis will go away. I don't care if you've had it for 40 years. Irritable bowel syndrome is a real severe form of gluten issues in the intestines, okay? Let's see here. Crohn's disease is a mild form of irritable bowel syndrome. Celiac disease is a mild form of irritable bowel syndrome. Appendicitis, of course, is celiac disease that occurs in the appendix, and it can rupture and cause a need for emergency surgery and all that kind of stuff. And then, let's see here, diverticulitis is also a mild form of irritable bowel syndrome, affecting the diverticula in the transverse colon. And then, let's see here, the metabolic syndrome, that's obesity and diabetes. That's also secondary always to gluten issues. And now we're going to start talking about phagopygium, okay? Central nervous system demyelinization. The white matter of the brain and spinal cord goes away. And the white matter in the brain, of the spinal cord in the brain is 25%, no, more than that. It's almost 100% gluten issue. It's almost 100% gluten issue, right? And so gluten is very important. It's an essential nutrient. We need to start talking about the 91 essential nutrients instead of the 90 essential nutrients, because gluten is one of those essential nutrients. Parkinson's disease is where the white matter of the brain starts going away. They do scans of the brain. They can see where the brain is shrinking because the white matter is going away. Remember, 25% of the brain weight and volume and the spinal cord weight and volume is cholesterol. When you're on statin drugs to reduce cholesterol, you're avoiding eggs and other cholesterol-containing foods, you're at high risk of getting all these tremors and pain and imbalances and everything that form Parkinson's disease. Alzheimer's disease is just another form of gluten, which deals with absorption, and amounts to demyelinization of the brain and the spinal cord. Okay, that's Alzheimer's disease. And then let's see here, psoriatic arthritis. Okay, psoriatic arthritis. You get the skin problem, all the itching and rashes and all that kind of stuff, and dry or itchy skin, plus the arthritis. It's kind of like, let's see here, it's almost like the arthritis when you get rheumatoid arthritis, okay? And then, let's see here, MS, multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis is kind of a combination of Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease. Guillain-Barré syndrome is multiple sclerosis in the spinal cord. When you have multiple sclerosis, it's in the brain and the spinal cord, but you get it only in the spinal cord. It's usually in kids. And then, let's see, Graves' disease. It's the problems with your thyroid gland because you're not getting enough iodine. And, of course, you have the other minerals that are missing that are required by the thyroid gland. And they want you to believe it's autoimmune disease. No, it's just a simple nutritional deficiency disease. You get the book Rare Earths and Cures. Go to chapter 10 and 11, page 272 is where it starts. And you'll figure out how to collect the hair, where to ship it. Don't forget to put the check in there. They won't run the test without the check. And you'll get back 2 charts. In about 2 weeks, you'll get back 2 charts. One chart is for the nutritional minerals. The other chart is for the toxic minerals like lead, mercury, uranium, and so forth. And all these things go away. You correct your diet. You take the 90 essential nutrients, and they all go away. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, ask him a question, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Ever had trouble getting in? I do have an open line today.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Youngevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Youngevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Youngevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here from Longevity 95 Crusade. Don't forget, we do have some open lines. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's 888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. I do have to apologize. Apparently, I made a slip of the tongue, and I said that gluten was an essential nutrient when I was talking about 91 essential nutrients. It's actually cholesterol I was talking about, cholesterol. Cholesterol makes up 25% of your brain weight. Cholesterol makes up 25% of your spinal cord weight, and it's the myelin, the white matter of the brain. When the white matter of the brain, the myelin goes away because you are deficient, in cholesterol, because you're taking statin drugs, you lower cholesterol, you're avoiding eggs and all that kind of stuff because your doctor says you got too much cholesterol. Your cholesterol should be above 300. Doctors want you to get down to be 100. They're really, really mistaken very badly. Cholesterol is an essential nutrient, and when it goes away, I gave a list just a moment ago, a long list of health challenges and diseases that you're going to be subject to if you don't start eating. I have my 3 eggs twice a day. All right, I eat animal fat. You have to get your cholesterol. I apologize for that faux pas. Okay, let's see here. We want to make sure that everybody knows there are no genetic diseases and there are no autoimmune diseases. There's no disease where your body's attacking itself. Doctors just make that up when they don't know the answer. They blame it on you, so they don't have to say, I don't know. It's just like when they said mothers were laying on their babies and suffocating them, which caused sudden death syndrome. That went on for years. They were said that. Okay? It wasn't until Jonathan Seymour, my attorney, and I, we won 9 cases in federal court against the FDA, forced them to put the selenium and other trace minerals into baby formulas. And suddenly, 90 days later, now all the new cases of cystic fibrosis went away, the new cases of muscular dystrophy went away, and the new cases of sudden death syndrome went away because they were just due to nutritional deficiencies, not genetics in any way, shape, or form. So we're very, very proud of that. Got the Klaus Schwartz Award for that in 2011 and won the United Nations Lifetime Achievement Award in 2015 for that. So nominated for the Nobel Prize, in 1991 for the same information. And so there's quite a few, elevated researchers who recognize that I was correct. And so I'm very, very proud of that. And so that's why we had to build an army, and that's why we built Longevity. We needed an army to get this information out. Just one little old guy running around giving lectures to 50 people 3 days a week wasn't going to cut it. Now we have, I think it's 5 new programs coming out here. 5 new programs coming out. 4 are books, and 1 consists of 10 CDs that, let's see here, pharmacist Keith and myself did. And each one of those CDs is a separate disease, like diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis, those kinds of things, okay? And so we have that CD set coming out. That should be pretty quick here. We have 4 books coming out. One of them is a republication of my thesis, which is in the Smithsonian Institute, and it will go along with the book Epigenetics, the Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, okay, because we got a lot of information since then, and we were correct. Just remember, the Old Testament was written 3,500 years ago. The New Testament was written 2,000 years ago, and so one of the 4 books is going to be the Third Testament. Oh, my gosh. All of the miracles that we have discovered, we'll give credit to God, okay, all these miracles, and it's because of simple nutritional deficiencies. It has nothing to do with autoimmune or genetics. And again, the medical system has missed it badly, and we are going to get all this information out there. Arthritis is terrible. We spend $626.8 billion a year just to treat the symptoms of arthritis. 16-year-olds under the age of 16, there's 300,000 medically diagnosed. And then, of course, $6.5 trillion, ours, is $2.2 trillion for osteoporosis each year. We spend $2.2 trillion just to treat osteoporosis each year. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network at your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, have questions for him, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America. All are carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. For an extra boost, try JavaFit's Energy Extreme 62, a proprietary blend of nutrients including cambogia, green tea extract, an extra shot of caffeine, and niacin, designed to support metabolism and enhance physical performance. Available in single cup or single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Jovolution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, Knife Doctor Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. Get a hold of my books and CDs and DVDs. Remember, the price is going up as we reprint the books because publishing is much more expensive now than it was even 2 years ago. And so if you've been toying with ordering some of the books, do it now, www.drjwallach.com, and get the current prices. Okay, Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Okay. Now, let's see here. Would you have believed years ago that Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's disease, MS, and Guillain-Barré syndrome are due to a cholesterol deficiency?
A cholesterol deficiency?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wouldn't know it unless you told me that. No.
Yeah, they're all caused by a cholesterol deficiency. 25% of the brain weight and 25% of your spinal cord weight is cholesterol. Okay, it's the white matter of the brain. It's an essential part of the brain. Doctors want you to believe that cholesterol is bad because they made a mistake 100 years ago when they said, oh, the reason why we have plugged arteries is cholesterol. And so they came up with statin drugs to lower the cholesterol, and then we started getting all these diseases we never had before, including MS and Guillain-Barré syndrome and Alzheimer's disease and Parkinson's disease, all that kind of stuff. These are doctor-created diseases.
Right. Right.
So how many eggs do you eat a day?
I eat a minimum of 2 every day.
Okay.
Poached.
Well, I have three. I have 3 twice a day. They're either soft, boiled with, barely, the white is barely foggy. We don't want it. They cannot be, what should I say? The yolks cannot be solid. They got to be squishy and liquid. And so I like them even poached, okay, instead of soft boiled. Soft boiled may be too hard, so I like them poached. I have 3 in the morning and 3 in the evening with my steak or my tuna fillets. I have some nice protein, other sources along with my eggs and salads and stuff like that. And I have ice cream for dessert, gluten-free ice cream for dessert. And I have a glass of red wine with my dinners. If I have a steak or something like that, if I have fish, I'll have a glass of white wine. And it's one of those things where you don't have to have a bad life. Just give up the gluten, okay? Give up the gluten. Gluten is bad. Cholesterol is good. Cholesterol is good. Gluten is bad, okay? And so, the story has to get out there, and we can add many healthy years to people's lives. We can save them an enormous amount of unnecessary misery and save them an enormous amount of money by getting them going in the right direction. And I know you've been doing it for 30 years.
I try. It's a process, definitely. You know that.
Yeah. Well, we're very proud of you. You're one of those angels that we're very proud of because you've been working at this consistently, faithfully, tirelessly for 30-plus years. And, you should have 10 medical degrees. And we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you have questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hours. We do have lines that open up. Listen to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables. And besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 to Save. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, to get the current prices on my books. Prices are going up in the next couple of weeks. And so let's see here. With that, I know we have a crowd here. Let's see here, Doug. Let's go to callers.
Let's head to California. And Shirlene, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hi, Dr.
Okay.
Wallach.
Hi, Shirlene. How can we help you?
I'm calling actually for a friend. She just had breast cancer surgery, and it's been over a month ago now. But anyway, her doctor said they wanted to offer her radiation. So, but they told her she can't take any of her supplements while she's taking this radiation. I wanted to know, was that true or false, that, she can't take supplements while she's on the radiation?
Well, I've never heard of such a thing before.
Me neither.
It's one of those things where, again, it's kind of crazy. And so she needs to ask, some other doctors who treat breast cancer before and after surgery and see what they say about that. Because I don't have a long experience with supplementation of vitamins and minerals when somebody's being treated with radiation or breast cancer. So I don't have a personal experience to say. And so I would ask somebody else about that. And then does we have to find out, a thing, does she have still active breast cancer in some lymph nodes or in the lungs or something like that, or in the liver? Or they're just, okay. So they're just wanting to do a follow-up.
They removed everything. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they just want to do a follow-up with radiation. Okay. Yeah, I'd get another opinion from another doctor at the other end of town or even at a medical school.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
when you find out,
for
when you
her
get
to
the answer.
To you.
Yeah, when you get the answer from somebody, either a medical school or another doctor, give us a call and let us know what they said. Okay.
Okay, I certainly will do that because I offered her to take the selenium once she gets, off of this radiation if she can, and the Healthy Start Pack, for her health. Too.
Yeah, well, there's all kinds of supplement programs that will support the immune system, and when you have cancer, your immune system is your best friend, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, radiation is designed to kill cells and does not support the immune system. It actually is a negative for the immune system. So that's one of those things where I'd get another opinion before she rushes in to get a surgery, especially when they think, quote, we got it all, unquote. Okay, I'd get another opinion. Okay.
Well, she's had the surgery. They want her to take this radiation now. And she's
I know.
Had the surgery.
Yeah. Okay, so let's find out what they say, and if they say they got it all, let's see what about the radiation? Let's see. Does she really need it, or does the doctor have a kid in college and tuition is due?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. God bless. Hey, you bet.
Bless.
And of course, it always comes down to we have to be in charge of our own health. Okay. We have to be in charge of our own health, and there's certain things we can do to support the immune system, which is your best friend when you have any disease, whether it's a nutritional deficiency, whether it's a cancer, anything like that. And, of course, we're made up out of systems. These systems are on top of the 90 essential nutrients we need, and so you need more of something, or you need something that you don't have in the 90 essential nutrients. And so you really need to really look into this. And this is why we have the books and the CDs and DVDs to provide that information. We'll be back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hours. We do have lines that open up, and we do have an open line now. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com. And let's see here, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Indiana. And Nancy, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Nancy, you're on the air. Hi, how can we help you?
Can a nutritional deficiency cause a person to be crippled?
Oh, absolutely. You can get nutritional deficiencies that cause osteoporosis of the skull, which squeezes the spinal cord, which you can't get signals down to your legs, okay? You get nutritional deficiencies in your hips and your knees, that cause osteoporosis and arthritis, and you can't walk because they're so severe, and you have to get surgery and all this kind of stuff. And so nutritional deficiencies can really cause a lot of disabilities, heart defects, heart disease. You don't have any stamina, so you can't walk or anything like that. Do you have a specific case you're talking about, a specific person?
Yes, I'm crippled, and I just got through with physical therapy, and it didn't help me to walk. I was hopeful that it could. So
okay, well, how old are you? How old are you?
75.
Okay. How much do you weigh?
About 100 pounds.
Okay. Now, have you been diagnosed with anything like arthritis or fibromyalgia or sciatica or anything like that?
Maybe arthritis.
Okay, so you have some joint stuff going on, right?
Right.
Is this in your hips and your knees, or just one knee, or what?
It's in my upper legs, and where my legs meet my torso, I have a lot of pain.
Okay. Now, do you wake up at night to urinate? How many times a night do you wake up at night to urinate? Once, 3 times, 5 times?
It depends. Sometimes it's 3 or 4 or 5 times. Other times it's not at all.
Okay, so it varies a little bit, but sometimes as much as 5 or 6 times, right?
Correct.
Okay. And did you ever have any Bell's palsy or ringing in your ears, buzzing, tinnitus, ringing in the ears, or balance problems?
I have balance problems, but I don't have the ear problems.
Okay. Let's see here. Do you have all your own teeth, or did you have implants put in or dentures?
I have all my teeth except one wisdom tooth was pulled.
Okay. All right. Charmaine, are you there?
Hello? Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. What's going on with Nancy?
She's got osteoporosis of the skull.
Yeah, she got osteoporosis of the skull. She got osteoporosis of all her bones in her body, more severe, probably in her neck vertebrae and her shoulders and her back vertebrae and so forth. But the skull is squeezing the spinal cord, causing her to get up 3 or 4 or 5 times a night to urinate. I know it's not a prostate problem because girls don't have prostates. So the skull is squeezing the spinal cord. The spinal cord is telling the urinary bladder to urinate. And we want you to get the book here, Nancy. What book and CD should she get?
It's all in your head.
Yeah, it's all in your head. It goes into 37 different diseases you can get from osteoporosis of the skull, and you've got a half a dozen of them at least, okay? And so you'll be blessed. And, of course, what would you give her? What would you give her? She weighs 100 pounds. I
would give her a healthy brain and heart pack, and I would add to it collagen peptides, MSM, Fucoid Z, vitamin D3 for absorption, of course.
And what would you do for her brain? What would you do for her brain?
I'd give her some Synaptive.
Yeah, 3 of those twice a day, 2 bottles a month. What else would you give her?
I would give her Ultimate Daily Classic because she needs circulation for sure.
Okay. And it wouldn't hurt Memory FX, 3 of those twice a day. And how many eggs a day would you have her take at 100 pounds?
4.
Okay, 4. So 2 twice a day with soft yolks.
Yep.
And then give us a call every couple of weeks, Nancy, because you are going to have a great story. Your story is going to help a lot of people. So it's toll-free. It doesn't cost you anything except a little time. So do call us, and we will be very appreciative if you call us every 2 weeks and let us know how it's going. And you'll pay wholesale prices for the products. If you get on auto ship, we will pay the shipping. Doesn't get better than that. So we look forward to hearing from you. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's stay there in Indiana and head over to Sue. You're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Sue, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. Well, I've been a distributor for quite a few years, but recently I've been with relatives, and my own emotions are a little high, breast cancer, GI cancer, thyroid cancers, and I'm trying to help these people of all different ages understand that there probably isn't any difference in supplementation as far as your age and the length of time you've had your cancers and the other nutrition you might be on. you still need your basic 90, the antioxidants of large amounts and so forth. But I just wanted to double check with you and see what your thoughts about all those variables were.
Okay, so basic rule, Charmaine, what would you do for people with cancer, whether it's brain cancer, intestinal cancer, stomach cancer, breast cancer? What would you give them to support their immune system?
Well, I would give them a healthy brain and heart pack per 100 pounds of body weight. I would also add the cherry berry, Oxybody cherry berry, and collagen peptides, Synaptive, MSM, Fucoid Z, a lot of selenium. I would take extra selenium. It's supposed to take 3 per 100 pounds of body weight. You know, a bottle is for 3 a day for 100 pounds of body weight. But if you have cancer, I would double it.
Or triple it.
Yeah,
double
exactly.
Because
it can't hurt you. It can only help, and that's really the granddaddy of all antioxidants. Selenium is really the
you need to be supporting your immune system, Sue, when you have cancer. Okay, because your immune system is the only defense you have against cancer. And so, what foods would you avoid, Charmaine?
Gluten, no wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils, no peanut butter, no peanuts, and no what's the other thing? Buckwheat. No buckwheat.
Yeah, okay, and it's phagopygium is a substance in buckwheat that causes the problem. I found that out today. I'm continuing to do research on the buckwheat thing, and I ran into a study that actually named the substance in buckwheat that causes the problems. It's called pygium. Okay, and just it's like crazy. Dogs. A small percentage of dogs are sensitive to that pygium. I don't know. They didn't give a percentage, but they said a small percentage. It might be 1, 3, 5, 8, 10%. In humans, it's much higher than that. And there's so many cultures that used buckwheat forever. It goes back thousands of years, and I've never heard of people having all these skin problems and intestinal problems. It's kind of like a gluten issue, but it's not a gluten issue because on the labels, they always say buckwheat, gluten-free. It's true. But buckwheat has 75 substances in it, about 5 of which contain this phagopygium, and this is what causes the intestinal problems and the skin problems and the emotional problems and all the kind of stuff that drives people crazy. But nobody ever attributed to that substance in the buckwheat until I don't have a date, but it's just got to be recent because, I've been kind of reading this stuff forever and never heard of anything negative about buckwheat until just in the last 20 years. And so let us know how these folks do and let us know what they say, okay?
Thank
We'll
you.
be back after these. You bet, Sue. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hours. We do have lines that open up.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily Tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here from Youngevity and Aflac Crusade. And let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to California. And Daylene, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Daylene, you're on the air. We only have a short period of time. Let's get right to it.
All right, Dr. Wallach. I have a friend. She is 50 years old, 5'6", 165 pounds. And for the last over 2 years, she's been having menstruation going from light spotting to clotting all in the same day, and she hasn't had a break from her period. What could be causing this?
I mean, she has a constant...
She's never been on birth control.
Okay,
yes.
So she's having a period that lasts 30 days a month?
Yes. And it's been over 2 years.
Okay.
She has had one child. And that one child that she did have to go through some special stuff to get pregnant, but that was 30 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. So basically what I would do here is get her off all the bad foods so she can absorb stuff, right? No fried food, no processed meats, no oils, no glutens, no wheat, brown rice, oats, no sugar, no carbonated drinks. Even the diet one's got to go. I'd have her take, let's see here, 1 healthy brain and heart pack per month. Actually 2. She weighs 164 pounds. So I'd have her take 2 healthy brain and heart packs a month, a full dose thing twice a day, MSM, 2 bottles a month. So you can take 3 at breakfast, 3 at lunch, 3 at dinner time, 2 canisters of the collagen peptides, so she could take a full scoop at breakfast drink and full scoop at dinner drink. I want her to take vitamin D3, 3 of those twice a day. And then I want her to have 2 bottles a month of the Xerafem. 2 bottles a month of Xerafem, take 3 at breakfast and 3 at dinner time. That's going to help her with her hormones. And then how many eggs a day would you have this lady take, Charmaine? She weighs 164 pounds. How many eggs?
I'd have her take 6 a day.
Yeah, I'd have her take 6 a day, too. I agree with you. Say 3 at breakfast, 3 at dinner time. The yolks have to be soft, and the white of the egg have to be just kind of barely foggy, not clear. And so you want to get that cholesterol in there for the hormones. And also, you want to get the cholesterol in there for the brain. And what would you give her for the brain stuff?
Synaptive.
Synaptive. I know that's your favorite. And
it
so,
is.
Yeah, she could take 2 bottles of that a month and take 3 twice a day. and stay away from all the bad stuff. And then give us a call every couple of weeks because, we see every kind of problem you can think of, okay, that are caused by people eating all the bad stuff and not taking all the good stuff. And so she takes all the good stuff, gets rid of all the bad stuff. The odds are she's going to see a positive. We see things you can't believe that are going on for 30, 40 years, and in 2 to 6 weeks' time, it goes away. People haven't urinated in 10 years. They're on dialysis 6 days a week, and in 2 weeks' time, they're urinating, and in 6 weeks' time, they're totally off of dialysis after 10 years of being on dialysis. So these sorts of things sound outrageous, but the body has an enormous capacity to heal itself. The body requires 90 essential nutrients, plus the secret sauces for each system. There's about 20 different systems the body has, and each system has half a dozen, 1, 3, 5, 8, 6, 10 different secret sauces that are to be added to the 90 essential nutrients for everything to percolate perfectly, okay? And so I'm assuming that this is one of those situations, and it can't hurt her to do all this. Cannot hurt her to do all this. It's one of those things where she's got to have all the nutrients so her body can function properly, get all the members of the secret sauces that are necessary for the systems involved here. And, let's see what goes on here. Nothing she'll be taking can cause her any problems, so let's see what happens in 2 weeks and 4 weeks and 6 weeks, okay? Give us a call every 2 weeks. We'll walk you guys through this, and we'll want to hear. And, of course, it's toll-free. Doesn't cost you anything to call. And so we look forward to hearing from you, okay?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And, again, I urge everybody to think about getting your books now. Don't wait until the new year because you'll be paying the higher prices because the printing is much more expensive now than it was 2 years ago, 6 years ago. And so you want to get them at the current prices, and we will maintain the current prices until the brochures are done. The brochures will be done in the next week or so. And so you've got about 2 weeks to get the current prices. Okay, well, thank you so much, Charmaine. Beautiful job as usual. Thank you, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.